Today, we're diving deep into the highly anticipated Nikon Z8 II, a camera that's stirring up major excitement across the photography and content creation world. With new features, performance upgrades, and innovative tech integrations, this successor to the original Z8 is shaping up to be one of Nikon's most ambitious hybrid mirrorless cameras to date. Let's take a closer look at everything we know so far about the Nikon Z8 II, from leaks and specs to release expectations, and how it compares to rivals like the Canon EOS R5, Sony A7R and more. The legacy of the Nikon Z8. A compact flagship launched in 2023, the Nikon Z8 quickly became known as a mini Z9, bringing powerful specs like a 45.7 stacked full-frame sensor, 8K video at 30 FPS, and pro-level autofocus to a more compact, portable form factor. It found its sweet spot between the flagship Z9 and the more budget-friendly Z7 II, catering to hybrid creators who wanted professional performance in a manageable size. Despite its strengths, the original Z8 had its fair share of criticism. Overheating during extended 8K recording sessions, subpar battery life, and the lack of built-in ND filters, features that professionals increasingly demand in today's hybrid systems. With the Nikon Z8 II, the company is aiming not just to fix these flaws but to push boundaries further, integrating cutting-edge technology from its recent acquisition of Red Digital Cinema, a move that signals a serious focus on cinema-grade video capabilities. Nikon Z8 II. What to expect in 2025 or early 2026? Although nothing is officially confirmed yet, strong rumors suggest a late 2025 or early 2026 release window. Nikon's consistent 3-year product cycle and recent trade show teasers featuring hybrid camera tech bolster this timeframe. If supply chains stay on track and firmware testing progresses smoothly, we may even see an announcement sooner. Let's now break down the expected specs and features that could set the Nikon Z8 II apart in the increasingly competitive mirrorless camera landscape. Powerful processor and enhanced imaging capabilities. At the core of the Z8 II will likely be Nikon's Expeed 7 processor, the same high-performance chip that powers the flagship Z9. This processor is expected to offer faster readout speeds, reduced rolling shutter, improved real-time AI-driven image processing. For photographers, this means better dynamic range, quicker autofocus lock, and superior low-light performance, potentially reaching up to ISO 102,400. Videographers will also benefit from cleaner 8K footage, smoother workflows, and next-gen noise reduction algorithms that minimize grain in darker scenes. Extended battery life and heat dissipation. One of the most requested upgrades from Z8 users was better power efficiency. The Nikon Z8 II is expected to retain the EN-EL15C battery, but thanks to processor optimization, the camera could approach 500 shots per charge, compared to the Z8's average 330-340. To combat the overheating that plagued the Z8 during longer 8K video sessions, the Z8 II may include graphene-based heat management or a modular active cooling accessory, similar to what we've seen with Canon's R5C. This could enable unlimited 8K recording, something even high-end cinema cameras struggle with. Insane burst rates and pre-burst features for action shooters. The Nikon Z8 impressed with its 20 FPS RAW burst mode, but the Z8 II might take this even further with rumored 30 FPS RAW bursts and full-time autofocus tracking. That's a direct hit at the Canon EOS R5 and the Sony A7R. There's also speculation of a pre-burst mode, which would buffer images 0.5 seconds before the shutter is pressed, helping photographers capture unpredictable moments, think birds taking flight, or fast-paced sports actions with precision. Groundbreaking video specs, 8K at 60 FPS, plus oversampled 4K. The Nikon Z8 II may finally deliver something long requested by filmmakers, 8K at 60 FPS. This feature, currently exclusive to high-end cinema rigs, could redefine what's possible in a mirrorless body. Combined with internal 12-bit NRAW ProRes, RAW HQ oversampled 4K at 120 FPS, the Z8 II could offer unparalleled flexibility for color grading and cinematic slow-motion work. This makes it a standout option not just for content creators, but for commercial, videographers, indie filmmakers, and even documentarians looking for a lightweight but powerful tool. Smart AI autofocus, focus breathing compensation, and low light accuracy. Autofocus is getting smarter. Nikon's 493-point phase detection AF system may get AI enhancements in the Z8 II. Features could include 3D tracking, plus better subject recognition in cluttered environments. Improved eye detection AF accurately differentiates between humans. Pets or wildlife focus breathing compensation helps maintain consistent framing during zoom or focus pulls additionally. Low-light autofocus could see subtle but effective improvements, making this camera even more reliable for event photographers, astrophotographers, and wedding shooters. Design and ergonomics, usability improvements, everywhere. The Nikon Z8 II is expected to keep the 4-axis tilting touchscreen, but the LCD might be upgraded to a 3.6 million dot display, making it more usable in daylight. Likewise, the electronic viewfinder could see a bump to 5.76 mm dots, aligning with the Z9 for better clarity and framing accuracy. Ergonomic tweaks might include a deeper grip, lighter materials like carbon fiber, more customizable buttons redesigned, joystick for faster menu control, all while keeping IP52 weather sealing intact, ideal for outdoor and travel creators. Memory and connectivity. Practical but professional Nikon is rumored to offer dual card slots, possibly a mix of CFX press type B and UHS-2 SD, catering to both high-end users and budget-conscious professionals. Unlike the Z9's Ethernet port, the Z8 II might rely on USB-C to LAN adapters for remote data transfer, a smart move to keep the body compact without sacrificing functionality. How it stacks against rivals. Let's compare the Nikon Z8 II to its biggest competitors, Canon EOS R5. While Canon's offering is still popular, its 8K 30p limit, overheating issues, and lack of internal RAW video may give Nikon a noticeable edge. Nikon's N-Log color science is also more dynamic and easier to grade. Sony A7RV, with a massive 61 megapixel sensor, Sony wins on resolution, but falls short on video performance, capping at 8K 24p and lacking in heat control. Panasonic Lumix S1H. The Maasai S1H offers 6K 24p and fantastic cooling, but it doesn't support 8K. The Z8 II's internal RAW and 8K 60p gives it a clear future-proofing advantage. Pricing and market positioning. The Nikon Z8 II is expected to launch around $4,500, placing it above the original Z8's $3,999 price, but still significantly below the Z9's $5,500 MSRP. This makes it an incredibly appealing choice for DSLR upgraders professionals needing a second body, content creators looking for top-tier hybrid performance without Z9 pricing. With Red's cinematic tech influence now in Nikon's hands, the Z8 II could be the ultimate hybrid camera for serious creators. Final thoughts: the Nikon Z8 II isn't just an iterative upgrade. It's shaping up to be a revolutionary tool, bridging the gap between photo and cinema-grade video, balancing power and portability, and introducing features that challenge the biggest names in the industry. With rumored specs like 8K 60 FPS, video, internal RAW recording, AI-enhanced autofocus, and improved thermal design, this camera could easily become the go-to choice for hybrid shooters everywhere.